September 16 – Iranian security forces intervened protests country's Kurdish regions on Saturday and briefly detained Mahsa Amini's father. A year after the young woman's death, custody sparked some of worst political unrest for decades. State-affiliated media reported the arrest of several counter-revolutionaries and terrorists in different cities in Iran and said security forces had thwarted plots to create confusion around illegal demonstrations. The death Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old Kurdish woman arrested by morality police last year for allegedly flouting mandatory dress code, triggered months of some of the largest protests ever seen against the Islamic Republic's Shiite religious rule, drawing international attention. Condemnation. On Saturday night, a heavy security force presence in Iran's mostly Kurdish regions appeared to have deterred large-scale protests. But human rights groups reported sporadic in various parts of the country. Videos posted social media showed people gathered on the main street in the capital Tehran cheering a young protesting couple, while drivers honked their horns in support. The official IRNA news agency reported that the fire that broke out in the women's ward of Karchik prison in Tehran province was extinguished after convicts awaiting execution set their clothes on fire. Kurdistan Human Rights Network said that incident was related to protests and that special forces entered ward, beat women and opened fire with pellet bullets. Separately, human rights group Henga said security forces opened fire in the Kurdish city of Mahabad, wounding at least one person. It was also stated that many people were injured in the city of Kermanshah. But there was no official confirmation about either incident. In Amini's hometown of Sakez in northwestern Iran, the semi-official Fars news agency reported that police seriously wounded man with a pellet rifle, who did not heed police warning. It was stated that the man was in intensive care after surgery, but no further details were given. Social media posts also featured residents of cities, including Tehran, chanting "Death to the dictator" against religious leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. There were also of him chanting slogans such as. Protests were also held in areas such as Gohardasht, city of Karaj to the west of Tehran, and Mashhad in northeast. In video published on social media, a group of demonstrators in Gohardasht are seen chanting slogans such as "We are great nation" and "We will take back Iran," while drivers honk their horns and encourage them. Rights groups said more than 500 people, including 71 children, killed. Hundreds were injured and thousands arrested in demonstrations following Amini's death. Iran has carried out 7 executions linked to the unrest, the Kurdistan Human Rights Network said on Saturday that Mahsa's father, Amjad Amini, was warned not to celebrate the anniversary of daughter's death before his release, and that the family failed to